So girl media, today we have to talk about Zimbabwean bridal price, Rora in Shona. So people always ask these questions. How much is it to marry in Zimbabwe? How much does it cost to pay a bride price in Zimbabwe? Okay, so today by the end of this video I'm going to break down that to you in detail according to me. So as you know, your girl is just recently married. Yeah, I'm just recently traditionally married. So today we want to talk about that. Okay. In Zimbabwe, what they do when you are paying bride price, you have to pay it with cash and with some cows. In other parts of Zimbabwe, even with some gold, because as you know, Zimbabwe is divided into three categories. Like there is Matebeleland, Mashonaland, and four categories: Matebeleland, Mashonaland, Midlands, and Manikaland. Okay, so I want to talk according to Mashonaland. Okay, as you know, I come from Mashonaland East, so I want to talk about Mashonaland. Yeah. Maybe Central, East, West, and South, yeah. But according to me, I came from Mashonaland East. So what happened when I got married? I think was the protocol. Okay, you want to know the protocol. The first thing, you find your girl. Hopefully, I'm talking to others, fellow Zimbabweans who want to get married, or to some other people who want to marry a Zimbabwean lad. Wish you good luck. Okay, so when you want to marry a Zimbabwean lad, what you have to do first is you have to agree with the person that you want to marry. Okay, maybe you can do an engagement. However you do it, it's fine. But the first step is that you have to consult the lady's auntie. Okay, his father's sister, or somebody like that. This is the person who is going to be the intermediator between you and the parents. Yeah, so you have to find that your girl must be in good books with his auntie or somebody like that, maybe a sister. So they have to go there and ask for a hand in marriage. Okay, and then what happened is that the father of the girl, they have to find the real intermediator, which they call Munyai. This person is the one who is going to talk to you and do the negotiations of the lobola deal, you say. Okay, so as you know, Zimbabwean family is not like we appreciate relationships. So the family might behave the extended of the extended of the extended family. So they have to accommodate everybody. You see. So what these people going to do? They have to go to the parents and then they write a list, which is the one that I have in here. Okay, they write the list. The father must write whatever he wants, and the mom must write whatever he wants. Okay, so I can just read here. Yeah. It's not exactly what is in here, but it differs with people. People are different, so they have a right to write down whatever they feel like, whatever they want. So here is from my mom said, they said overcoat Yendbek, Zambia, which is a Java material, and then Micheka, a Java material, then is Zambia, like a robe, then Duke, like this one, you see, and then shoes, monarch, wallet, suit, watch, umbrella, yeti, blanket, jug, flask, cherry, lamp kit. So it depends with the person, you see. It depends with the person. This was my mom. And then my father, he wrote overcoat, suit, gray, shoes, brown, shirt, umbrella, yeti, vest, lighter, because he's a smoker, but I think that's unnecessary. It depends with the family. And then wallet, belt, socks, tie, yeah, and then chimbo, like a walking stick. These are some necessities what they need, you see. So you have to be prepared for this thing, and it's not like it's exactly what is in here that they are going to write about. People are different, you see. So my mom right here maybe You wrote here an umbrella or a hat, maybe your parents, but a hat, it's a must. Let me pick the must. There must be an overcoat, there must be a zambia, there must be a shoe, there must be a suit, there must be a blanket, there must be a jug, like a jug that you can fetch water maybe from a tap to put in a glass. That's the jug here. And there must be a jug, like it's a Congo jug, the big one. They use that one to store milk, because they're going to give them one certain cow for when for that certain cow, the cow that can produce milk later, so they have to store that milk in that particular jug. You can find that one in Zimbabwe. It's a Congo jug. And then a chari is a must. It's kind of a little blanket they can just put over when it's cold, or when they are going out, maybe for a funeral or something. That a little blanket, that's a necessity, it's a must. You have to buy that. So you see. And yeah, I think that's all to my mom and to my father's side. That's the list you are going to get before you go to do the hand in marriage thing. They'll give you this before, so you have to buy this stuff. And then they're going to write some groceries. Yeah, they have to write some groceries. So as for me, they wrote sugar 40 kg, salt 10 kg, safe 9 kg, cooking oil 20 liters, flour 20 kg, tea leaves 250 grams, cream water 2 kg, bath soap 2 pack, green bar 1 box, rice 40 kgs, meat, margarine 2 kg, jam 1 kg, drinks 4 crates, beer 2 crates, biscuits 1 box, macaron 1 box, spaghetti 1 box, knife, sweets, clear, lotion, Vaseline, matimba, toothbrush, matches. Oh guys, forgive me, I have a little cough. And then that was that. So on this groceries, it depends. My friend was telling me, she comes from somewhere next to Mozambique border. She was telling me that they don't need such much grocery. They just have to write what they are going to eat that same very day. But in my culture, they write this, and then they have to give it to some sisters, to the cousins, to whoever who is going to be there. A lot of those people, they have to eat, and they have to take something home. And here my mom forgot bread. In Zimbabwe, when you are meeting somebody, bread is a must, and they count it from 12 upwards. So even if they don't write it, you have to buy it anyway. You see, here they didn't write some drinks. Drinks is a must. Even if they don't write it, you have to buy it anyway, you see. So that's some of the things. So according to me, this grocery, I stay here in only the grocery. I stay in South Africa, and that cost much about 7,000 rands, only grocery. And all the clothing, guys, that's cost much, because in Zimbabwe you have to buy those suits, you have to buy it in Edgar's, and all the hats you have to buy it in Barons. You know, I have to shop that the shop that sells marital stuff like clothing and so forth. And a little hat for my father, that small hat with a little feather here, it cost something about 85 US dollars, 95 up to 100. You have to choose, but guys, those hats are expensive. A wallet cost about 60, 70. Those things are expensive for me, yeah, but I don't think it's much when you have time like to prepare. I don't think it's much, because it's a tradition anyway, and you're going to stay with your wife like forever, and it's a sign to show that you love her and how much do you love her, you see. So you have to sacrifice it. But yeah, to me it was expensive, but I don't think it's that much, because I afforded it, you see. I afforded it and I buy it, you know. So that was that. And then according to the money, here they said vhura muromo whatsoever, $30 dare, 150 ndiro, $20 makandinzi 1, $80 mataking and $100 kupinda musha, 50 benji, 50 chiuchiro, 30 rusambo, 3,500. And then danga, they said 7 mombe plus 1 yamai to make it 8, guys. They needed 8 cows. Yeah, 8 cows. And then so the money here that they asked for, then they said kusunungura wamwe $20, kunonga tete $200, kunonga for me that was $500. That's what I asked for. Kuvara wamwe $10, and then mafukidza dumbo, they said here 2,000. They said here 1,200. Yeah, they said 1,200. I think that was cheap. For my mom said, I think that was cheap. So what they have to do here, they paid almost half of everything, and then they paid 2 cows. You see, so because of those 2 cows, they allowed us to have a wedding. If we didn't pay those 2 cows, we couldn't have that wedding. And all these clothes for my mom and dad, we paid it that same very day. That's why they give us a wedding. So they are not going to give you a wedding without paying any cow. They are not give you a wedding without paying your parents' clothing, because it's like they'll say, what are we coming, how are we going to come to your wedding, what are we going to be wearing? So they definitely need those suits and some hats and whatsoever they write here. So yeah, according to this, we paid almost half and more of everything, and all the list that everything that was above that was $100 and less, we paid it all. So they have to allow and they give us our wedding. I think that is it, guys. So on the question, how much does it cost to marry a Zimbabwean lady? According to me, my bill here, according to what I write, according to money, it was 7,000 US dollars. Plus or minus 7,000, I can say plus 7,000 US dollars. That was my bridal money, whatever that needed money, which is not a material thing that needed money, and some cows, guys. And yeah, cows we only paid 2. We only paid 2, and we are going to pay some other time, because as you know, right now there are no cows in Zimbabwe. You see, so we paid only 2. I heard in another part of Asia, they pay their bridal price with some buffaloes, guys. They pay some buffaloes for marriage. So this is how they do it in Zimbabwe. If you are preparing to marry a Zimbabwean lady, if you are, maybe you are from, I don't know, England, you are from America, and you are looking up to marry a Zimbabwean lady, or you are from South Africa, or you are a Zimbabwean yourself, but you don't know how does these things work, you see. So that was a brief, guys. And of course it differs with every family. Each and every family, they have their own protocol, they have their own how to do things, you see. But this is how they did it, according to me, according to my family. But I think that's the protocol. Of course, the amounts are not going to be the same. They said to marry in Mashingo it's expensive, but I don't know. To marry, if they said to marry like this one above 7,000, they said it's cheap according to us, but I think, yeah. And the other thing is that when you are marrying a graduate, that's different from marrying an O-level, and that's different from marrying whoever, from marrying somebody who has a kid already, from marrying somebody who is a virgin. They put all that into consideration when you are marrying their daughter, you see. So what I can say is, when you want to marry in Zimbabwe, yeah, for me, that was 7,000 and above, plus 8 cows, plus I don't know, maybe 2,000 extra for the clothing and so forth. You say, yeah, that was that. So when you want to marry in Zimbabwe, you have to know the family very well, and above all, you have to do it according to the how you love this lady, according to also what you have. Because in Zimbabwe, I don't want to lie for you guys, I don't want to lie, a 1,000 rand, 1,000 US dollars can marry somebody in Zimbabwe. 700 can marry somebody, even 200 US dollars can marry somebody. Because there was this culture before that if you don't have money, you have to take your girl, and then in English they call it move in. You have to move in with your girlfriend, either she is pregnant or not. While you are with her, then you have to go with this little money that you can afford, even 50 US dollars, even 20 US dollars, even 10, to say your daughter is here with me. So they said, what did they call it? They call it kudaidzira tisu tine mwana wenyu. So it's like a way of telling them that I have your daughter here with me. And that is the cheapest way to marry in Zimbabwe. But right now, they don't like upload it. And it seems like it is a taboo right now. But why? Guys, for this one, we have to blame the Zimbabwean boys, the Zimbabwean men. We have to blame them. Because what they were used to do, like what they are used to do now, when they take somebody's daughter that freely and they go, they stay with them for free. They are not going to pay anything. And that lady is going to bear some kids, maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe 2, maybe 1, maybe 7, and they are not going to pay anything. You see? So it gives anger to the parents. So it's like now it's like a taboo when someone is taking somebody and they are not going to pay anything. So now it's like a taboo, but it's that is the other cheapest way to marry in Zimbabwe. That's another cheapest way to marry in Zimbabwe. You take her, you stay with her, and then you give the little that you have. And for that reason, they will know that you don't have, but you wish you could marry their daughter, and they are going to welcome you to the family yourself. That is another cheapest way to marry in Zimbabwe. But with these guys, this is the most expensive way to marry in Zimbabwe. But it's a way that you are showing love. It's a way that you are showing appreciation. That's the right way to do things in Zimbabwe. So if you are looking to go and marry in Zimbabwe, guys, that's it. That's what you are going to do. If you think you are going to marry somebody in Zimbabwe, yeah, and you should do according to what you have. I think they will understand you according to what you have. But guys, when you are going to marry somebody, they must not forget. They must do. They must eat. It's the grocery part. If you give them food, guys, they are going to be okay. This is the best mukwacha we could ever have. You see, if you give them food, and that's the part that is not much expensive in that marital thing. Yeah, give them food, give them what they have asked for, give them whatever they want. So whatever money we have, you are going to marry in Zimbabwe. But if you have the smallest amount of money, of course you are going to get that traditional marriage, but you are going to have that wedding. If you didn't give them the cows, you should have give them a little part of the cows that they have asked you for. Some they could say, like here they said, okay, you can give us maybe 4 cows that we walk here. We want physical cows, but the other part 4, you can give us money. You can give us money to buy cows. So they have to give you what the exact amount they want for each cow, you see. So however you are going to do it, you have to pay at least 2, 3, or 1 cow so that they can give you the wedding, and you have to pay those clothing for their moms. So in other words, I want to tell to fellow Zimbabwean guys who want to get married, and you have your 1,000 and you think that's not enough. My dear brother, that's enough. That 1,000, it's enough. What you have to do is that you have to budget a little, like maybe 200-300 extra to buy those few groceries that they are going to give you. that 1,000 is enough, that 7,000 is enough. You're going to marry anyway. You're going to marry anyway. They always say mukuwasha muonde apere kudyiwa. So you have that in mind. Uri muonde aupere kudyiwa, guys. Aupere kudyiwa. So go and marry your girl. Go and take your girl. Go and have that lady at your palace. Not because you can't, not saying that I can't do that because I don't have money. You are not going to have that money until you marry her. See, you are not going to have enough money until you marry her. You are going to start having that enough money when you marry her. So just go and get married. Go with whatever you have and go get married right now, right away. This Christmas, go and get married. This New Year, go and get married with whatever you have. Life is too short. We are going to die because you are going to die anyway, maybe next year, without being married because you couldn't afford. No, my dear. There's no fixed amount that they said a Zimbabwean lady must cost $20,000 US. No, my dear, it's not like that. It's not like that. You can marry with whatever you want. It depends with who you are marrying to. If they are understanding, if they are Christian people, if they are understanding people, they can give you your lady without compromising. For that issue, for that it's like they have to welcome you to the family because you show up yourself. You show up yourself. You're telling them that I need her, I love her, please, I love her, and they have to give her to you. After all, it's not your business that they have to be a girl child and then marry them. You see, whatever I have got married with. Of course, that was a lot of money, but if I could go to them right now, maybe they don't have such money anymore. But at least they are wearing those special nice clothes and they are still maybe eating or something, yeah, like that. But it's over already. The money is already gone. So don't stress yourself. If there are those people who drink beer where you are going to marry, of course, provide enough beer, provide enough chibuku and castle for them. That will be them. And they're going to say, oh, she has been married, we have been spoiled. You see? Do it your way. Go with whatever you have. That effort to show to other people's house and say, I want to marry your daughter, guys. That's the best effort a man could ever done. That's the best effort a man could ever done. That showing up, because there are some guys out there who are not showing up. So cheer up, guys. Go and get married right now, right away, with whatever you have. If you're in South Africa and you think you're turning my money, like changing it from rands to US dollar, it will become a small amount. Go with those rands. They will have to change them themselves. After all, you have shown up. And what the most special thing is marrying somebody what you love, whom you love, marrying somebody whom you love, marry, go and marry that person, guys. Go and marry her for whatever. Nothing has to stop you. Nothing. Definitely nothing has to stop you. 1,700, whatever you have, go and marry. If you have 500 and you see that little, you have to talk about this with your girl, and then she move in with you. You go and give them 500 and some extra. That will be okay. You will make money one day. You will be a millionaire one day. That's when you go and give it all, whatever they want. But for now, do whatever you can afford. In Zimbabwe, you can marry with whatever you want. You can marry with whatever amount you have, guys. Let's appreciate love. Let's go and celebrate our love, marrying people whom we love, not because we have it, or not because we are doing it to show people, but we are doing it because we love those people. We want to live with them. We want to stay with those people legally and with their parents' blessing. That's what all that matters, guys. I hope you like this video, and if you have any question that you want to ask, you can just comment down in the section below. I will answer it like as quick as possible. Go and get married. Go and get married. Go and marry that girl right away, guys. I hope you love this video. Thank you so much. Can you please just like my videos and view them, and yeah, you can just subscribe, because subscribe doesn't cost you any cent. It's just a matter that you are telling me that whenever I post the video, you are going to see it. Just go and subscribe. Thank you and love you so much. I hope I have everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.